guy. Hey, Ben, what was the worst thing that happened to you this week?
The worst thing that happened to me this week?
I know this funny
do
fact
you
about...
do you want to talk about Chicken Day?
Yeah.
What?
You should talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, actually,
Chicken
I
Day?
would like other people to partake in Chicken Day if you know they feel inclined. I've actually started celebrating a new holiday this year, and it's
a Jewish thing, I believe.
Is it really?
No, not at all. That has
Kwanzaa?
absolutely nothing to do.
Let's allow Ben to
Judaism.
explain.
But it takes
I like
place on
questions.
either December 16th or the second Friday before Christmas. We haven't really decided which.
New.
Presently unnamed at the moment. I guess.
Yeah, we had a discussion before today about
Yeah.
about a new possible name for the podcast. Make it a bit more interesting. If you guys have any questions out there or any like name suggestions out there, let us know. We'd love to take them in consideration. Not giving you the credit if we take it.
Yep.
Yeah, you might.
But
won't get
before you
royalties.
speak,
But
theme song. Remember how we had a theme
kick
song?
it.
Kick
Yeah,
it.
New intro as well.
You're gonna fucking do that?
Whoa, yeah, sure. Here we go.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Whoa, what?
New intro.
You animated all of
Did
a
you-
New Hope?
Luke, did you rotoscope the whole entire intro?
Oh, no.
Wait, come on. You can't. They already made Rick and
Whoa.
Morty. You can't put that in there.
You remade all of Toy Story 1 for the intro, bro,
What?
from beginning to end.
Great job,
Wow.
Luke.
That was a-
This episode.
That was a fun 5 hours.
Yeah.
This week's episode sponsored by High on Life. Check out the new game on Game Pass now.
Oh yeah, we're
This
yeah, we-
episode of the cast is brought to you by Game Pass.
Yep. Yeah. Also,
Are you
Can
I'm sorry, you go ahead.
Can you do fake
Are you
sponsors?
gonna- can you just be like, yeah,
Thank you, Nike.
Vampire Weekend is actually.
Thank you this week to Balenciaga.
How
Everyone
much-
go to your local Balenciaga store and get your free wallet or sunglasses with an email sign up.
Yeah, I
That's the thing they did this week.
really wonder though, because like, what if we just played it straight, did a fake NordVPN?
Well, you want to do something cool. You gotta do something. Like, everyone gets NordVPN. You gotta do like
Well,
Gatorade.
Is that allowed? With like just as like a
You
fake it till you make
Yeah,
it?
the
you
thing
could,
is,
but, like-
I think Gatorade is, and like maybe a larger brand is a little too high profile that there probably would be like doubters, but I mean, I feel like literally anyone could say.
Go check.
I mean,
out,
any channel who says NordVPN as their sponsor could be lying.
I feel like it's like that joke, and
Dunno.
people would do it with what's the one game everyone used to shit on? Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh yeah.
And people used to do it with Raid Shadow Legends a lot. I feel like where it'd be like this episode sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend. Jinx, that game fucking sucks, and then they would go on and talk about like Crash Bandicoot. For
Yeah,
40
but
minutes.
that's one thing. That's like doing it as like a joke, like a fake sponsorship. But like, what if you just
Played it straight.
pretended? At no point in the video you gave any indication that it was a fake sponsorship. Is that allowed?
It's allowed, but I
'cause
feel like
I think
as
I
long
would
as you're not
think it's
talking
enough.
bad about it,
Well, as long as you're not like
it's like
the Kanye West and Nick Fuentes podcast where you're like spewing
the fucking Nick
anti-Semitism.
Fuentes.
Yeah, like what?
He's Kanye's new best friend.
Does he have a podcast with Kanye?
No, I don't know if they have a podcast,
Did
but
like an episode.
Because theoretically, though, if on that podcast, Ye was like, by the way,
Didn't you do that to Balenciaga? Then I they don't like him.
this podcast is brought to you by Loot Box, and then he like did a full Loot Box read,
He did a
and then,
loot box
'cause then
unboxing.
people would like go to Loot Box and be like, "Fuck you."
Put in
Yeah.
code
Fuck, like, you
Kanye
can
for free
ruin-
shipping off your next loot box.
well, I guess really what it comes down to is, do we stand to gain anything by having like, all right, now here's a message from our advertiser,
I feel like it's more.
NordVPN, and we're not getting any money from that.
It's
and
like
no
when
one
you.
really cares.
It's like Review
Right.
Bro. I feel like when he reviews like McDonald's or something. Like it's not sponsored by McDonald's, but
Well, yeah, but the point of our podcast has nothing to do with NordVPN. Review Bra, his content has everything to do with McDonald's.
no. He's a nighttime radio host. Do you not listen? You're not a fan. He has
okay.
he has an FM radio channel he
Yeah.
listens to. He runs out of his basement.
Well, I'm saying like The only benefit I could see from it is like if somebody was like, "Oh, these guys are
We should just
VPN. These
pay
guys
them?
are like Philip DeFranco. These guys are high class.
Like
They've got a
DeFranco.
name because they have a sponsorship. You know,
Everyone loves Philly D.
Yeah, I'm sure they
wish he
won't.
was here.
I'm sure they won't
do-
see
I like
right through
Philly,
that
dude.
when
I
they
got no
click on our
problem.
channel and see that we have sub 100 subscribers.
be like, what is Nord? Why is Nord
Why-
sponsoring?
Who's
me?
Nord? What business does Nord have with a under 100 sub channel that gets like 5 views on a podcast?
They have faith.
Our podcast do better now. Maybe like 10 views.
Yeah, maybe
That makes
one
all the
of them.
difference.
We should do what Philly D used
Nord
to do.
draws the line at 7.
Philly DeFranco, when he used to post up videos, he would just the thumbnail would just be a girl's like tits. We should just have that as our picture for the thumbnails.
We should do like that, and like, you remember in like GTA 5, there'd be like the billboards in the game. There was one where it was just literally like a big pair of boobs.
No.
That's all it was. I don't even think there's any text on it. It was just like a
It's the
picture.
boob channel.
Yeah, it was basically the boob channel, and it was like a huge billboard that'd be plastered on like every other street corner in the game. That's like what I imagine the thumbnail is.
Yeah. We could do one thing we could do is in every video, if we put something that you could jack off to in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got 3 boys right here.
That'd be
Well,
and one
you
table.
just mean like something
Table and
in
some booze.
frame, like something in frame that you could.
I
beat
can
to.
bring my I have
yeah,
a-
even just like or you
I'm
could
not
hard
gonna.
cut.
I'm not gonna say I own these, but I could bring them in. I have some sexy anime character statues I could put on like
Yeah,
the table.
If I had those, I could totally bring
Yeah,
them.
if
in.
I
don't
had
have them,
them,
though.
I could bring them in, and I can get them to you.
Better clean
Honestly,
those fuckers first.
well, they're collectibles, so I wouldn't get them
I-
dirty. They were very expensive.
I would
The cheap ones.
put a
though,
towel over them.
If we're talking like Hatsune Miku or
I do it from across the room.
a VTuber like Gura. What's your favorite VTuber?
I've never actually watched a
Probably
VTuber in my
Tobuscus.
life. Oh
What's
yeah,
that?
definitely.
Tobuscus a
Definitely.
VTuber?
Yeah, he's like a creeper now.
Is he? I know. Pokemon has a VTube thing, and then she got shit on by the VTuber community, and she stopped using it after one
You
stream.
fucking appropriator, you piece of
Well,
shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
I feel like VTubers.
I think those people to argue.
You wear it. This is who I am.
I don't know how VTubers have actually stayed around for as long as they have.
They know how to crank
Getting
out
bigger
content.
than ever.
They're fucking huge, dude. I have a friend who's obsessed with VTubers. He's going to like conventions to go meet them and stuff. But like when he goes to meet them, it's just like he talks to like a screen with
They're
somebody.
not even.
No.
Yeah, you ever seen that?
Why?
You never seen that
No,
before?
They do meet and greets
Yeah.
where they meet
Well,
the fucking
I guess if you're-
persona?
Yeah, and then they sign autographs, but it's like a printer signing it.
No,
It's like the original
dude.
people's like it's like tracking the person's hand movement at
Oh
home.
my
Like, drawing and gets an
God.
autograph.
I guess to
You
be
haven't seen that
I guess to
before?
be fair, if you're going to a
No.
VTuber convention, you're probably not going there to see
Well,
their,
the one,
real form. You
um,
want to see their V
Why
form.
would you want to meet the V
They
form?
had it
what is
at
that?
what's the fucking con in Detroit, the anime one? Umicon.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of VTubers there, and the panel. My friend went to that panel. Like, yeah, I waited 3.5 hours, and I got back row.
Oh my God.
What, to look at a TV?
Yeah, they did a musical performance.
That's
They all do
so
music.
Dick.
So they watch them sing it, but you see like the computer sing it on the screen, and then they did Q&A, and he was like, "Yeah, the Q&A questions are funny." They were like, "What's your?" He's like, one of them was like, "How do I get a girlfriend? Would you date me?" And like stuff like that. And he's like, "It's really funny the response." I'm like, "That sounds abysmal. Like, why would I want to hear that?"
If you were a VTuber, what would your V form be?
Like an animal.
Well, I guess it doesn't have to be an animal,
How it
right?
would
It
look
can
like?
be. It can just be. You just be a
yeah, lot of them are
virtual.
just like waifus, right?
Or husbandos.
I mean, you could just be like a anthropomorphic bottle of beer, probably.
There's
the
this one
possibilities are
guy-
Endless,
I don't
bro.
think he's not a VTuber, but he just had like a little animated icon. But it's just like a hyper real. It's like a drawn on trash can with a hyper realistic like bloodshot eyes, and then when he talks, like the trash
Oh.
can goes up and down. It's
Oh, that's
pretty
kind of funny.
It's pretty
actually.
funny actually. You go like
I'm down with that.
today we're talking like in this episode we're talking about Star Wars Episode 3 and PS2.
Well, See, I feel like if I was
You're
gonna
like a smoker's voice too.
if I was gonna be a VTuber, I feel like I would want to like, I wouldn't. I feel like if you're just gonna go and be a VTuber and be like an anime girl or some shit, that's kind of like hopping on VR chat and using the typical
Some
like
Asuka.
waifu skin.
Pretty close to
Like you gotta pull up with like the
Or fat Cortana.
like what would be you gotta pull up with the fat Cortana avatar.
That'd be
Like, I
Pac-Man.
feel
with
like-
Miss Pac-Man with giant bazonkas.
Like my VTuber would just be like a 2-dimensional image.
Not Rango.
Like I'd also be down to do Rango as my as my virtual tube.
I'd be Rango, but it's Rango as dressed up as a Canadian Mountie.
Why?
Just make it a different. I can sell merch. The biggest VTuber that I know, I think it's the biggest VTuber, is one named Gura. She's like the one everyone knows, and it's like a shark. It's like a little girl. She's like this tall, or something.
Little girl.
It's
I don't
a
like
little
that.
girl, but she's
Like a
like,
I don't like
Child?
that.
well, she looks like one, but she's thousands of years old. And
That makes me.
Yeah, that-
Don't say that.
She's a sharp- I'll
I
pull
don't
up a
like that.
picture.
That's
The most popular one is a
But-
little child. Little
But she
baby.
wears
who's
like a
thankfully way over the age of 18.
Yeah, it's very conveniently. It's one of those.
How do you spell
know,
Gura?
You're
asking the
I've
wrong
never heard
guy.
Of this person
I have
before.
no idea who that is. Yeah, that's not right. I don't
Why is it
like
relevant that they're
She's funny.
because I'm telling you,
because you
man,
have to be able to fuck.
you have to
Yeah.
be able to.
without being a pedophile.
Let
Yeah,
me change it up
exactly.
for Gura. And then if we type a different word in after, we can get cool pictures of her.
That reminds me that we're all well over the age.
Here,
of
that
consent.
better?
Jesus, Peter. My
Oh.
God.
It's official merch.
Oh, of course it is. And I
Well-
wonder why she's so popular. That's so weird.
I wonder why she's so popular than the Vuber community.
It's just comic picture.
All right.
It's just
All right,
like-
put that away. I'm done. I'm done with Guru.
The existence.
The web URL is
I'm-
just Gura
I'm-
TG Part 2 full version parentheses very hot in all
I'm-
caps.
I'm done with Guru, bro. I want to hear no more about fucking Gamera, Goofy.
Goofer.
Now I'm mad
Well,
at VTubers.
she's like 5,000 years
Now I'm
old.
just
She's like the queen of Atlantis.
Yeah, but see,
or
that's-
something.
She's
that's-
not really.
that's the
5,000
alarming
years
part
old.
is
What do you
that
mean? Why would the computer lie to
they
me?
look. When next time I see a VTuber, if I go to a VTuber convention and I saw a TV and I saw a VTuber up on that screen, I think I would be inclined to throw a rock.
Just go up and just
At the
punch the
TV.
screen.
Like-
Rick, destroy
like
Would it
that-
be
I would-
sexual assault? Like,
Well, if you were to go up to,
because it's a real
Could be
person.
sexual.
no, if you were
It
to
would be
go,
sexual
well, if
for
you
me.
started like humping the TV, I guess I don't know.
Dude,
I
you
was just
think
gonna.
people go up to it?
I was gonna say, does that count as like a? If I went and just started like destroying every TV, would that be like a mass homicide or?
Did she keep appearing on new TV?
Yeah.
Dude, it's real.
No.
Like if I went in there and like if you went in there and just like flipped the power off so that every
Just
TV turned
disappears.
off, is that
Well, you,
like a
bet you could
mass
just pull out the
murder
router,
event?
really, because
Well,
it's connected to the Wi-Fi.
One thing that's interesting to think about in regards to the VTuber is like even if the person theoretically the VTuber could be an internet personality forever, right? Because like PewDiePie
Yeah.
will get old and die,
Yeah.
but the VTuber could be replaced.
yeah.
Like the person controlling it theoretically could be replaced, especially if there's like a voice filter. Or
Well,
something.
from what I understand, whenever a VTuber gets like controversy and stuff, or they like, 'cause I think they age out at some point too. And the reason why, because I know, you know what they
Wait,
call.
what?
I
Wait,
think
they age out? What
I
does
think
that
so.
mean?
So they have like, I don't know, my friends. I
They
just hear
have-
it from my
They
friends.
have
but
accurate age simulation.
I don't know, but they were like when they like
real skin.
leave like the company, like the main VTuber company, they call it graduating. So like when you hear one saying like, "I'm gonna graduate soon," that means like they're not gonna be a VTuber soon.
Wait, is there like a
What
is there like a
is this?
VTuber union? Is there like a
No,
UAV
union.
like a?
There's no union for the VTubers.
Well, you're
Film
saying they have like
barely has
a
them.
they have like a VTuber company?
Yeah, it's like a
It's like VTuber Hogwarts.
That
It's
might
like-
as well.
what's a-
that
the
m-
big one's called HoloLive, I think. And it's like Hatsune Miku type shit.
So you can't just.
I think they own Hatsune Miku.
You can't just like become a VTuber. You have to like. Be
Well, you
employed
can,
at this
but like
company?
if you're like part of that company, that's like the one where it's like, oh, that's like I don't know, it's like an example, like it's like the NBA or something, and that's like Red Wings.
Well, you said they got the VTuber draft where it's
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, #1 pick to be Hatsune
Kind
Miku.
of. Yeah, I think it is like that. I think they get drafted
Wait,
by
so
different
you literally
companies.
you're like trying out to become a person, like you're trying
Yeah,
to
you,
become
like, yeah.
Hatsune Miku.
Like you start on Twitch, say, and then like you have a VTuber, and it gets start getting popular, and then like they'll come up to you and be like, "Hey, we want to offer you a contract to join us," and they'll go like, "Here's $10 million, sign with us."
and
and
now
we
starting
man.
starting for the Hollow Live
That's so fucking weird.
number 69.
I mean, let's be honest with what VTubers really are. It's a means for people. It's just a way for. It's a loophole that allows ugly people to be influencers. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's why we are That's why you can see our faces, because we're all beautiful.
We're all gorgeous.
We're so stinky. We're cute boys.
Dude, I bet if we adopted VTuber personas, that looks
Hey,
really
Luke,
good.
you said you had some free time this week to make an intro. Fuck that. VTuber episode.
Just
Make
V-
us some VTuber
V us up.
episodes.
We've been motion
Put
captured.
the
this whole
degree you just
thing.
got to use, the animation degree you got to use.
We can we'll have that Xbox Connect. We can just put that on top
Oh,
of the
you could.
camera and just
Be like,
I want
That's a
to.
good
I
idea.
want a character baseline for how to look. I want to look like Meatwad from Aqua Team Hunger Force.
okay,
I want to look like
I'll get on it.
Thank you.
I want to look like a bottle of beer.
You keep saying.
You don't actually-
Why do you want to be beer, but you don't even drink
You don't
beer?
even- you don't have to
He
like.
doesn't even drink
You don't have
beer.
to animate the beer either.
You just
it
be
can
a
kinda,
fan,
you just have
dude.
to basically like have
Solid
it relatively
JPEG.
move with me, just like
Shake.
like it. Yeah. I
What's
mean,
like
honestly, you
the
could
what's
not-
like
you don't
the
have
in
to do that,
After
you just have it
Effects?
sit
What's
right
the
there.
Tracking.
No, not that. Do you have like you can put the like and like the coding in where
Oh,
it
the
goes,
wobble
Oh,
effect
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
put code in the
Yeah,
wobble
just
effect.
yeah, you
for
don't even
that.
need to like actually motion capture me. You can just
Yeah.
put a picture of a
Put a wobble
bottle
effect
of
on it.
beer and just.
Bottle of beer, Meatwad, and I'll be.
Actually, that's what I'm saying. I feel like my VTuber would just be a 2D image.
You said that earlier.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm like.
Mine's
You'll-
3D. I want 3D
You'll
Meatwad.
be beer, you'll be Meatwad, and I'll.
But not
be,
Meatwad. I just look like it's like a Meatwad
There's
inspired.
a guy who looks like Meatwad.
The Meatwad inspired.
His name would probably be like Phil.
Pete Wad.
And I'll be Lucina.
What the fuck's Lucina?
He's from Mario Kart.
That's the one. It's from Smash.
Who?
It's an anime girl. It's an anime girl.
Yeah,
I thought you would know. I thought you would know.
you
who it
killed the
was.
bet.
Wow.
So
fuck.
this week Avatar 2 came out.
It came out?
We were talking about
It's
this
on.
before
It's
the
on.
podcast. You serious?
It is on. I guess
I
it
didn't.
is out.
I thought you were talking about like pre-sale tickets.
Oh.
It's in theaters right now.
Yeah, it
It
came
is.
out yesterday.
It has a 4.2 on Letterboxd.
Is that good or bad?
4.2 out of 10,
No, out
or
of 5.
4.2 out of 5.
I had the 69 on Metacritic.
Okay.
So
I don't know.
you trust a people or corporation?
Letterboxd is interesting because I think most people don't review movies they don't like unless it's like the fun thing to do right now. Like I feel like
Unless it's
like it's not
Morbius.
like Cats or Morbius.
yeah. Like nobody's gonna go look up a movie they don't like to leave a review on Letterboxd.
How about
I feel
this?
like.
Here's how we can do it. What has two big movies came out this week? Avatar 2 and
Lyle the Crocodile.
Last Chance.
Sims.
Come on, it's your favorite company made it.
Bob's Burger.
Is Walt Disney my
The-
favorite company?
No.
The
Oh, is it A24?
Yeah.
the
Did they?
Come on.
I don't know.
The Walrus came out this week.
the whale.
Oh, the
The
whale.
Whale.
Oh,
We
the
met
Brendan
halfway.
Fraser movie.
That came out this week. Why is it better?
Is that an A24 movie?
Yeah, it's A24.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is it better letter critic rating? Avatar 2.
Letter critic.
Letter critic.
I don't want to have this conversation again with my word.
Meta boxed.
Is it better
Metabox.
meta box rating? The Walrus or fuck? The whale or
I'm pretty sure
Antarctica?
they have
Similar.
similar. I mean, the other movie I know that just came out was like After Sun, I think,
I don't know what the fuck that
which
is.
Yeah.
I saw was trending pretty high on Letterboxd. It also had like a 4.2.
I don't
or
watch
something.
RC movies. I watched Avatar 2 and The Whale.
Yeah, well, it was basically like The Whale, but
It's not fat.
yeah, and Brendan Fraser.
More like the seal.
You know what? Fuck you, Brendan Fraser. Your name's Brendan
Whoa!
Fraser. It's
Yeah.
Brendan
Whoa!
Fraser.
You love Doom Patrol.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I don't care
I
what
do,
the correct.
I do love him, but
I feel like we could get him on.
I just need to.
If I like,
I'm always gonna call him
tracked him
He's not
Brendan
gonna
Fraser.
fucking fit.
Yeah, Jesus, you see him in that last movie? Guy's gained a fuck ton of weight.
that, and he can't afford it too. His wife took too much of his money, so
Can barely take care of a damn kid.
Brendan, I was commenting on the small size of our set, not on your massive size.
I was watching. The reason why I even knew The Whale came out today, before I came here, I saw a TikTok, and some guy was like crying into the camera, going like, "This is the most beautiful movie ever. They all deserve Oscars."
It's
Okay.
probably a good movie.
It's
but-
probably
It's
not
probably
the most beautiful
fine.
movie ever, but I do.
I got, yeah, I like Brendan Fraser or Fraser or whatever your name is.
I like Brendan.
like Brendan.
Brendan Frazier.
I like Brendan
Brendan
Pfizer.
Frizzell.
I
like Brendan.
You know, I'm always down to see like a really good like performance movie, and that's definitely what that
Well, it's more
is.
like
It's like
prosthetic
an actor.
movie.
It's like an
It's a
actor
prosthetic
It's
movie.
movie.
more like I'd call
You're
it.
going to see
Avatar's a prosthetic.
No,
movie.
you're going to go when you see the whale, you go see a gross beast.
Yeah.
Try and be human.
I would-
Avatar, you see how humans interact on
I
the
would
big screen.
I would describe it best as a fat movie.
Yeah. You ever
Oh,
see like
like Norbit?
no,
or-
more like the nutty. I'm thinking more like Nutty Professor type of stuff.
right.
Kind of like Wally.
Or Flubber. Flubber, he gets fat.
Oh. He does look like the Wally people in the.
Oh, like
Yeah,
the people that sit on like the
whale
floating
chair.
chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They both could be Criterion movies. You never know how this movie does.
that's true.
Yeah.
This is with Darren
Yeah, probably.
Aronofsky.
Yeah.
You would know Wally's a Criterion movie if we showed you the deleted clip from that cut joke from our previous skit. Show the clip.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll talk about it after. I'll scald you after.
Oh fuck.
We'll have a one-on-one.
Mm.
We'll go into a
You're
break.
fired.
Oh, I know. All right, I
Okay.
remember what you're talking about.
We can
I
cancel
don't know
the
what you're
breakout
talking
room.
about.
But
You said the joke.
fucking. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm going to see Avatar 2.
I'll probably see it
I think it's
next
solidified
week.
that.
I want to see it really
I
bad,
can see
but the movie theaters the next like 3 weeks are going to be like busy.
They're gonna be poo.
What?
Shit. Gonna be busy.
So they're gonna be poo.
They are gonna be. They are gonna. That's why I'm like, do I really want to go sit for 3.5 hours in a busy theater where I can't take off my shoes and kick it back?
I can't put my bare feet up on the seat in front of me
Yeah,
right
straight
now.
up.
I can't
I
pull.
can't soak. I can't
Can't-
soak in the popcorn.
I can't pull my pants down to knee level and just like rest. You know.
Yeah.
Can't bring.
It's not like I'm trying to.
I can't just take off my clothes and chill and.
Not like I'm
just-
trying to beat in there. I just want to get naked.
I just get really hot in the theater, you know. I need to take off some
I
layers.
can't bring 2 buckets of like steaming hot water for me to jam my feet in while I'm watching the movie.
I can't bring my feet koozie and plug it in because it makes too much.
Theater's
It
too
makes,
fucking busy.
it makes too much noise when I
Makes a
plug it
fucking
in
in.
this day and age, it's okay to do a backflip and light off fireworks in a movie theater when fucking Andrew Maguire shows up and
Where the Minion
Spider-Man.
movie starts.
But if you want to bring your soaking tub into the theater with you,
They kick you out, man.
It's
You
not
can't
allowed.
bring any boiling
I
water
can't even get into the
theater.
door. I carry it through the door and they go, "Sir, you can't bring that in." I'm like, "What if my feet get a little tired?"
yeah, you bring in
You know,
a
you
Yeah,
can't bring
wow,
that
dick.
in.
you
I came
bring in
here to
a
relax.
bucket of boiling water, and they say, "Sir, no outside snacks in the movie theater."
No,
These are for
no,
my feet.
no. If
I
I
don't care what they're for.
if I drink it, it will burn my throat, sir. I don't care. Dump it out and fill it in the bathroom, but the water in there is never warm enough.
You can get some
Sir-
Dasani and boil it.
You got to pay for a large size cup.
Sir, you gotta pay for a large cup.
I don't care if you soak your feet in it. Just make sure you pay for it.
Oh, the water's always cold though. Like my feet get too pruny then.
Gotta use the employee stove in the break room.
Please, just can you please just heat this up in the microwave for me? And after a while, you finally do it. You dump it into the tub. It fills it up a quarter of the way. Can you please do it again? This is not going to make me laugh.
That's funny. Just like excessively relaxing in the movie theater. You show up naked. You're just in your bathrobe. And you're like, I figured I'd see a film, you know. Didn't want to make a big deal of it.
We'll make a scene.
Put my foot up. You're in your slippers, bathing suit, or not fucking bathing bathrobe. You're like, yeah.
It's kind of baller.
Getting my hair cut too. I brought my barber.
You sit in a D-box chair when you do it too, so you're like jostling around everywhere.
Yeah, you sit in a D-box chair, so your feet are like splashing out of the water. Oh,
Then it was when Avatar 2 came out, didn't they like install a bunch of new like projectors in theaters and stuff?
That's so fucking stupid. I hope.
Yeah,
not.
I feel like Avatar 2 would have invented the silliest technology. They would have had like a projector mounted on a drone that flies around the theater. It doesn't do anything. It stays the same orientation the entire time, but
you just hear constant buzzing above you.
Yeah, it's really.
You're not gonna have any more of it.
No, I'll drink more of it.
Okay.
I need to like drink it slow because it's like incredibly gingery.
Well, it's ginger soda.
It's like
actually very high alcohol content.
How much?
It's 9%.
9%. That's more than my.
It's mostly just like you know, like you drink like a
7-Eleven.
Verner's, and it, like if you drink Verner's for a while,
Michigan
just, like,
staple.
your throat like starts
it's
burning.
Really sticking in
It like
Yeah, I don't want to try.
it tastes like I've had drank an entire bottle of Verner's in one sip.
You know.
Really? Hey, computer. We're doing callbacks. Computer, can you pull that up? Ben, can you turn across? Ben, turn the
room.
Yeah, Ben, turn the camera.
Right.
Camera.
Go turn the camera.
Yeah. Hey.
Computer, we haven't turned you on in a while. There might be a long boot up, so we gotta. We're cranking it. Ben, where do Verner's come from? Computer.
Wow, look at that. Whoa.
What? What about it?
It was Verner's started in Detroit, actually.
Oh wow.
No,
Right
that's
here.
wrong. That's where Fago started. This fucking computer's busted as shit.
Same. I think they both did.
No, Fago's what ICP drinks, so it's a cooler soda.
Right.
Fucking magnets. How do they work?
Thanks for that.
You know, we're setting up the camera again. You're in the shop, Ben. Why we're setting up the camera? Ben, you're in the shop. Ben, your hands
They're
in the
gonna
shop.
know that.
Ben, they're gonna know you're not sitting here. They're not gonna be able to see.
Version's gonna be ruined, Ben.
Have you ever seen the Truman Show? I haven't seen it, but I feel like you would say the Truman Show, a Truman Show joke for that bit.
I would.
No, like if I was Family Guy, they'd be like, "This is like the Truman Show."
If it, yeah.
Me at the time I found out
But
that my whole
before
life
we
was a
talk,
show.
I want to bring it back a little bit, back to ICP. Do you know they're playable characters in a wrestling video game? Now we can play it forward. Go back to Family Guy.
Wait, so you just wanted to say that?
Yeah, he just wanted it like as a little gamer tip. Like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like
Well, we'll do a double
it was
here.
kind of like
Here's
it was
a
kinda
better
like we just
example.
respawned.
Yeah.
Actually, it was like a little like.
Now we're
Did
gonna
you
do
know?
the reverse feature, and what game can you like reverse time in? Like
Forza.
Forza, yeah, just like Forza. We're doing a Forza reverse moment. Now we're here. Did you know in a wrestling game you
Tracer.
can also be Andrew WK, the famous Detroit musician? Now we can play it again.
We're gonna
forward.
cut in and out of.
Press X to see a new hint.
Now we'll do a Tracer reverse. And did you know Andrew WK had a Cartoon Network show called Destroy Build Destroy?
Yeah, everybody knows that. It was sick.
It was sick. Now we can continue the podcast.
Wow. Okay. Hey Ben, what was the worst thing that happened to you this week?
The worst thing that happened to me this week.
I know this funny
do
fact
you
about.
want to talk
Oh.
about Chicken Day?
Yeah.
What?
You should talk about that.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck's
actually,
Chicken
I would
Day?
I would like other people to partake in Chicken Day if you know they feel inclined. I've actually started celebrating a new holiday this
Mhm.
year, and it's
It's a Jewish thing, I believe.
Is it really?
No.
no, not at all. That has
Kwanzaa?
absolutely nothing to do.
Let's
with
allow Ben to
Judaism.
explain.
But it takes
I like
place on
questions.
either December 16th or the second Friday before Christmas. We haven't really decided which
Oh, so you made it up.
one of those. Yeah, you could say we made it up, or we could say that we discovered it. I mean, it was kind of just waiting to be celebrated, in my opinion.
Like the new world
Yeah,
of holidays.
yeah. It's like we're on like, you know, you can kind of, this is like phase 4 of holidays. You know, it's like
You're just picking up right.
So anyways,
I feel like Chicken Day already
this is
exists.
like
honestly.
OG.
this holiday, basically what you do, for 1 hour of the day, on this day, you get with, you know, just a couple close buds, you know, get with some guys. Oh, sorry, boys only. Sorry.
That's why me and Luke went
male
there.
identity.
Girls,
Me and Luke didn't have our ID on us, so we
He,
weren't
him.
invited.
I'm terribly sorry.
We'll allow he theys.
He theys, you're good. You can partake.
He days are allowed, but you gotta eat like fake chicken, you know, like
You
vegan
know, I wouldn't
No,
you know, force him to
Well, there's
that.
always some controversy on every
already
holiday.
excluded
But-
people.
But yeah,
That's only one
no.
of
If you got a she in there anywhere, sorry, no, you can't celebrate.
Do you usually eat dark chicken or like white chicken?
You'll see.
Yeah, let him.
So
They'll explain.
you go to celebrate this holiday. You go to any store that sells rotisserie chickens, and you each buy one rotisserie chicken for yourselves, and you all bring it back to your place of gathering.
Which was?
It was my apartment today.
Is it like different every year or?
No, it's the same every year.
It's always gonna be our apartment.
You can. The one thing that can change is your Chicken Day playlist. So we have, obviously, I mean, you always start. The intro is always
Chicken
chicken
dance.
dance. You know,
Of course.
Do you do the chicken dance?
the person who carries in the way it works is the person who carries in the rotisserie chickens has to play the chicken dance as he's walking in.
But doesn't everyone bring their own rotisserie chicken?
We're
You don't
we're
have
still
to
we're
bring
still
your
learning the
own.
ropes.
But he just said everyone bought one.
That was
but he bought
an
one
error
for
on
everybody.
on my part. We had one person who bought
Okay.
all the chickens for all of us.
Okay.
And he brought in the chickens and he was playing the chicken dance as he came in. And then over the course of you're supposed to time it. We ate all the rotisserie chickens in 36 minutes.
Oh wow.
How many did you get?
4, and there's 4 of us.
Oh my god.
Yeah, each person ate one whole.
One whole rotisserie
Oh,
chicken.
that sounds fucking awful.
And it was
That's
quite
so much.
genuinely the most beautiful and also the most shameful
yeah,
day
dude,
of my
it's a
life.
fucking giant ass.
And
Can you only get rotisserie?
Have you never eaten
You
one
never-
of those? Have you never done that?
it's
Eat a whole rotisserie chicken in one sitting? No.
Oh
It's
my god.
That's a
it's
fucking
really
lot.
easy to eat a
Yeah,
whole
it's
rotisserie
so
chicken
easy.
in one
Have
sit.
you
They're not
ever-
that big.
You know what we're
I
talking
don't
about,
think
right? Those like
Yeah, I know what
pre-prepared, like,
yeah, from
they're
like
not.
Boston Market or whatever. Like
They have them at Kroger. And
Yeah.
Walmart.
I know.
Yeah,
I know what a rotisserie chicken is.
yeah, but
Yeah,
they're not.
then- well,
they're not like
it's-
that big though.
They sell them like pre-prepared though.
Yeah, but usually for like a family of like 3 usually or 4.
Yeah.
Well, or
Yeah,
one
I guess
man.
if you're like a starving family in like Africa or something, I don't know.
It's
You
could. It's reasonable. Actually, I've totally done that.
I've
never
ate
done it
multiple
ritually, but I've
rotisserie
done that.
chickens in my life,
Wow.
but it was. I mean, it was.
I'm not part of this.
It was
holiday.
very.
What happens if you
it was
don't
very
finish
greasy.
in an
I
hour?
mean, well,
That's a good question. It hasn't happened yet, so we don't
yeah,
know.
I mean,
it? Yeah, you said you have to finish it in
If,
an hour. So
I mean, if you don't do that, then I think if you're not the person to finish a rotisserie chicken on your own, you're probably not going to celebrate it in the first place. That seems like what your opinion was, right? Like you would.
well, I know I like to
Yeah.
be like open to trying out new like cultural experiences and stuff. Like I've been to like Idaho and I've been to Canada.
I like potatoes.
the cultural hub of the world.
Idaho.
Idaho.
I've been to Utah, so I've been around Mormon people. I couldn't buy alcohol at the ski resort when I went
Drank a
last
bunch of
year.
milk.
I'd have to drink milk. I had to sneak in my own Crown Royal because I couldn't buy any there, so I brought some with me on the plane. So like I'm very aware of cultures, but like I like to be
If you don't finish the chicken, then the chicken miser comes out of the closet.
Yeah.
And fucking beats the
Yeah.
shit out of you.
Well,
yeah, you actually have
there's-
to get stabbed by a chicken bone.
There's also, I mean, there's also just like there's a great like there's Chicken Day movies and stuff. You know,
Like
I mean,
Chicken
like,
Run,
Chicken
Little.
Run, Chicken Little, Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers.
Oh, there's a.
Or Chicken.
Chicken
It's
scene
Blues
there.
Brothers is a
Is
Chicken
there?
Day movie the same way that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Are there chicken and
It's chicken adjacent.
Yeah, it's just chicken
Is
adjacent.
there chicken and Blue Brothers?
I don't
I
know.
haven't seen the movie in a minute.
Family Guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Family Guy definitely
Chicken
would,
fight
would probably
scene.
be
Yeah,
a
chicken
Chicken
fight scene
Day,
compilation. That's a pretty good one.
Chicken Day show.
That's a
Oh.
lot of the major chicken media.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, no, but it was really fun though. It was like I mean it was kind of like 2 hours after. It was like, wow, I can't believe I just ingested a whole.
Are you excited for
rotisserie
next year, or you're
chicken.
like dreading next year?
Oh, I'm so excited. I do literally.
Literally, I'm
we
celebrating
decided,
it next week
we
again.
decided 2 days ago that we were gonna celebrate this year, and literally, we then hung out again the next night, like last night, and all we could talk about was how excited we were for Chicken
Chicken
Day.
How much
Day.
your fucking stomach hurt
And
after
I
we
couldn't
sleeping?
even,
literally-
you were up late at night.
I
You were in your bed.
couldn't fall asleep last night. I was thinking about Chicken Day. I was like, man, I'm so excited to eat a rotisserie chicken tomorrow, and I don't know, it was just great. And
Did you do like anything else after you ate it, or like?
No, I mean the whole idea of Chicken Day is that
I have one more
you-
question
it's,
then.
once
Uh,
you're done, everyone goes
You
home.
brought up a chicken playlist, but you only told me one song.
There's I don't know the names of all the songs,
These
but
are like just songs about chickens, or like?
yeah, no, any song that has anything to do with chickens, cock-a-doodle-doo, breasts, thighs.
Now I'm getting a little more interested.
At one point there was a Mac Miller song playing.
We don't like Mac Miller here.
Wings.
Wings. Yeah, we had a Wings song on there. That's actually what we were doing last night. Is we were making our Chicken Day playlist
Right.
For next
And-
year, or just like?
Well, we had 2 hours worth of music, so you know,
That is fucking incredible. Of all
Um,
chicken music,
yeah.
Well, it
pretty
seemed like-
good.
I know it
pretty
was
impressive.
surprisingly easy actually to find a fair amount of chicken adjacent music. There's a lot of chicken adjacent things out there, you know.
Oh, for
But,
sure.
Oh, Ed and Eddie.
Ducks.
Ed likes chickens in
Yeah.
the show. That's a good one too.
Well, that's really
Chicken.
beautiful. I mean, I think,
I'm glad you
know,
shared your.
I think if we get the word around, then we can make next Chicken Day bigger than the last. And,
I think we can.
I think
I mean, you already got 2 new people who know about it now.
the important thing about Chicken Day, even if you don't celebrate, is to try and make every day feel like Chicken Day.
Yeah.
You
Only
know?
if you're a man, though. We're not.
Well,
Yeah, for men only.
I would actually argue though. I think
No,
what
you
kinda
can't pedal
makes-
back and say women are allowed.
No,
The
no.
first
no, no,
rule
no,
you
no,
told us
no,
was
no,
they
no,
cannot
no,
only.
no.
Like, they can be aware, but they can't be a part of it.
No. First off, it's not men and women. It's boys. It is boys.
But you said
like
said
if
you.
she's one of the boys. Then,
No,
you know.
No,
that doesn't
boy.
count.
Okay,
That
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
work.
You gotta
Sorry,
have a
sorry.
penis.
It is. No, I wouldn't
No,
even.
you don't
I
have to
wouldn't
have
even
a
say that.
penis.
It's
Not in this
just.
day and age.
It's just. Are you a boy? And you know what? You all know what that means.
No, we should change the subject.
Boy.
No, Ben said it didn't count. You said
No, Can you?
No, look.
Gotta relax.
I'm just.
You're freaking out.
I'm just saying.
okay?
Look.
no. I'm
saying.
just trying to be like
You're
someone.
trying to apply too many like technicalities to it. You know, it's
Yeah,
just. Are you a
yeah.
boy?
No, but
Are you a
s-
boy?
You said that didn't count though. 'cause-
Boy, and your boys can tell you whether you're a boy or not.
I know, but like if you're saying you're a girl who is like, oh, she's one of the boys. That's still saying that like you're not a boy
Ben,
though. You know.
you're not one of the boys.
No, but it's not about being one
What
of
is?
the boys. It's about being a
Just
boy.
because you founded the holiday doesn't mean you can't be kicked out of the
We
holiday.
didn't found the holiday though.
I found you.
It did.
It came to me and, like,
the ghost of chicken past.
yeah. Da Vinci didn't
flew to me.
find the Mona Lisa.
I was gonna
The
say.
Mona
She
Lisa
did it-
came to him.
I was gonna say Altair from Assassin's Creed, but
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
right.
Well, the
I didn't play that
Da
game.
Vinci's
Da
famous,
Vinci's
most famous,
Da Vinci's famous
contribution to history.
the hidden blade.
Is that what he made?
Yeah,
He
Da
made the
Vinci-
hidden blade.
Yeah, he made
What?
everything. He made
about
everything.
That's
that.
fucking awesome.
Da Vinci invented the hidden blade. I forgot
Da
about
Vinci
that.
is so important to the plot of Assassin's Creed. Literally,
I remember Brotherhood had like a bunch like I never played it, but all the ads had like Da Vinci in it.
the first thing in one of the Assassin's Creed games when like Ezio like finds like the apple of Eden or whatever, which is like the big like main power object in the
I do
game.
remember that too.
The first thing he does when he finds it is he goes and takes it to Leonardo da Vinci because he's like, oh, he'll know what to do with this.
Let me talk to my friend Leo. Leo da Vinci.
Do you like the current games have that kind of stuff going on? Like one of them was in Egypt. Do I go meet like King Tut?
Probably.
It's like the.
I feel like they've gone even
it's
more
like
wild.
That meme that's like Marvel fans when they watch a World War One movie and they
go,
don't
"What's
tease
Captain
they don't
America?"
tease Hitler at the end.
Well, that's different. So
and Assassin's Creed is like that for like all of history.
the King's Man actually did that though.
They tease Hitler.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
like
they
the
did.
post credit scene was Hitler
an
showing up.
MCU style.
Yeah, Stalin was like, "We need to bring in." He sounds
Like
like
he's Thanos.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
legit. That's how it's one of the funniest fucking things.
Is
Stalin's
it a
like,
joke though? Is it played as like a joke?
well, there's supposed to be a
It
sequel.
was
but
less
I don't
like
think the movie
Thanos
did
and
well.
more like Tony Stark.
No, it was more like Thanos because it was like Stalin's like
Hitler's the Tony Stark.
no, like listen, legit. Stalin's like, I have a guy that could help us, and then
And
you just see
Austrian man.
a mustache, and it cuts to black.
That's so
was-
fucking stupid.
It's so fucking funny.
That's funny.
It's
That's
so
funny,
cool. I
but
was
it's
fucking
not,
I
it's
was
stupid.
dude, I was soy faced, dude. I didn't see that coming.
That's Hitler.
Yo, I know that guy.
Wow. Do you guys think that Hitler will ever become like lame, or do you think he's like permanently like
Cool.
like I mean, at no point.
Let's face it.
At no point in the last
Kanye think he's cool.
70 years has Hitler not been like a talking point
Yeah.
on like the daily, weekly. Everyone's
Like when does he
talking
just kind of
about him.
become like
Like, are you seriously
irrelevant?
referencing Hitler? Like, what is this, 2020?
I feel like it's like
1942.
Mm.
Like
Or South Park has a joke where it's like after 10 years you can talk about tragedies and they're funny.
10 years only?
yeah,
I'm
that
pretty
seems
sure
a
it was 10
little,
years.
I think it depends on the tragedy.
9/11.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
9/11
but that was happening,
that
like,
was funny
4
as
years
like soon as
after.
it happened.
As it was happening, Ben was sitting there in his
was-
little diaper.
Ben was cackling.
Fucking like,
Ben made a tower.
stop laughing!
Ben made a block tower and started throwing stuff at it.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Yeah, bro, that shit was fucking funny. Shit was funny immediately. No, I mean, so, it depends. It does depend.
Wolfenstein makes
People
fun
had to
of,
be-
Hitler too.
People had to be laughing on the Titanic when that shit was going down.
Well, you can make fun of Hitler. You can make fun of Hitler all you want. Like,
I
but
think
the
it's
thing is, he's still
encouraged.
The way you're saying it, Luke, makes it sound like you're like offended people are making fun of him.
I don't think so. I'm saying like, no. I'm saying like, it's cool. Like everyone is always talking about Hitler. That's all I'm saying.
It's like
I
everyone
feel like we
is.
really don't need to talk about Hitler at all right now
Right
on this
now.
podcast.
Yeah, you're the one that brought it up. I think you're the one.
Hitler's a big deal. You think that'll ever change?
Listen, I run a Discord and we talk about Hitler on that Discord, and it's just a big topic for us when we
Come
bring
on,
it up.
that's not
Come
what I'm
on,
saying
did everyone
here.
do
That's not what
that?
I'm saying.
Hey, Luke, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sounding like that.
What?
Well, all right. I don't have anything
Maybe
to
my
say.
great grandchildren
anything
will
to
be like,
say.
Hitler, who's that?
Although you did say that you thought it was dope when Hitler showed up, and
Yeah, 'cause it was
Kingsman.
cool. Can you not tell me what's the world leader level of like a hit, like a Thanos level moment? It's when Hitler shows up.
yeah,
That's Thanos
but
level.
I still,
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right. See, like you're gaslighting again, Pete.
Yeah, you're hard gaslighting. This is
I'm not
a double
gaslighting.
standard. You're holding me to a standard you hold
Well,
not yourself.
Listen. We ain't.
I-
Listen. No.
I feel like Hitler is probably always gonna be a big deal,
Mhm.
like inevitably,
See, that's
just
what I'm-
because
that's what-
like
that was my
he
question.
Well, I think
I feel like he went so far that it's just like,
It's like, wow,
I mean, it is. I don't know.
it'll always be relevant.
a bigger deal to me right now is that I've been noticing on TikTok is the Bill Clinton kid. He's on a bunch of podcasts. And I see that.
It is.
What is he saying?
the-
I
I care
a French dude.
so little about that child.
No, you fucking love him,
And-
dude. You're the first one that told me about him.
That's not
that's
true.
over.
Um,
People come and go in the popular
Yeah,
discussion.
But no, he's
he's-
not. He's on podcasts, dude. What do you mean?
yeah,
yeah, but,
but
people,
it's only
people
like a
care.
certain crowd of people.
yeah,
it's
I don't care
like-
to listen to that.
Nah, yeah,
It's
it's
over.
over.
I have not seen a thing
You
about
think
that
next
kid
year
in,
he's
like,
gonna
a
try
week.
sneaking on again?
No,
He's not gonna try doing it for
They'll invite him back if anything, and it'll
I
be like
I
a
feel
stupid
like
joke,
I don't know.
but probably not even that. I that's over now. that
You're done. You're done. You're done. We don't. No one cares anymore. You're done.
yeah. Bill Clinton kid.
Bill,
that
you
was
mean the
pretty
president? Bill Clinton as a kid?
I don't.
No.
I just feel like
What are you doing?
that whole like bit was so like.
What are you doing?
Well, I feel like the bit itself was really stupid and like not funny. Like it was.
It's just funny that he
It
did
probably would have been really fun for him to go up there and say
What
that.
what
But I feel like
what would he have said that would have made it funny, Ben?
nothing. There's nothing you say that's funny. Like,
Well, it was like absurd. To me, it was like, that is so absurd.
My stance
that
was
I
like
can't
that
stop
when
laughing,
that
but
dude was
now it's
up
not
there,
absurd anymore.
he could have said like the most heinous set of words.
well,
But luckily, he
I-
didn't. So
when
that's a
it
little commendable,
when I
guess,
first
you
saw
know?
the clip, I thought it was kind of funny because I
Don't
thought
want
it
to
was.
see slurs or anything.
I don't either. But I'm saying like he could have.
I thought it was someone who was actually involved with development,
Everyone-
and he was just like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say it was really dumb shit up here." And I was like, that's kind of funny. Good for you." And then I found out that he was just a random person. I was like, I really don't care about this person. I just like
He's a kid.
he's just
Some
a
kid?
guy, and he goes to school, and he's probably fucking loser.
Oh my god. Jesus, man.
And I was so much cooler than him when I was
He
in
comes
middle
off a little
school.
weird. I've only ever seen him wearing that outfit.
It's just all black, isn't it?
That's like a blue
There's like a
coat.
hoodie or coat, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a blue button-up coat. He's always wearing it. There's like the clip of him at his school, and he's wearing it. Seen him go on a podcast, and he's wearing it.
Well, it's like his costume.
That's his brand. Is he? Yeah, but you know that kid's like, I'm sure he's over. He's over it now. I'm over it.
What's the next day? Like what's on?
What's the next
Probably
Yeah.
probably like VTubers.
Oh, do you want to see some pictures of some VTubers?
No,
No.
I never want to think about VTubers ever again.
They're so fucking capped. Yeah, I know you're.
I'm not gonna go like
I'm
immediately
definitely not
after
gonna
this.
go watch them.
I'm not gonna go on Twitch, type in.
I think they're on YouTube, but
No, the VTubers aren't cool. Hot tub streamers were way better.
Guys, next week the podcast is gonna be coming straight from a hot tub in a movie theater.
Bring bring that little kiddie pool. Like bring an inflatable kiddie pool and fill it with boiling water.
Yep. And then we just wait until it's not.
And then you actually
burning.
flood the
Just
movie
splash
theater.
it around.
Splash it around. That was actually a thing. This is a real thing.
fuck off.
No, this is a thing. It was this like movie experience, but it was like a hot tub theater.
No, okay, never mind. I was gonna say I know in Austin, Texas, they did like
Should have seen Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. No, I think it's Alamo Draft House runs them. They do like Jaws night, and you sit in a pool and like a floaty, and they play Jaws.
Yeah, so this was like that, and they were like selling. They were like, "Oh, relax with your own private jacuzzi and watch a movie."
I do remember this actually.
Yeah, this was like a thing, and they like toured around the country, and I think in Canada.
And someone got like burned and then got sued.
They literally made like put up a bunch of inflatable tubs like inside of a venue. So we're talking about like a hotel. Imagine like a hotel venue space, and they have now filled it with hot tubs that are full of water. And then they're like, we're gonna put 5 people in each one.
We're gonna serve alcohol.
And we're gonna serve a bunch of alcohol.
That's gonna be fucking disgusting at the internet, dude. I know there's just so much.
Well, they like destroyed the flooring
overnight,
and stuff.
there's probably so much splashing out over time.
Yeah, so first of all, there's water getting everywhere. It's just like you have to get up and like go to the bathroom and like grab drinks and stuff. Like you're not like the floor is obviously gonna get wet. Like I don't know how they get any venue approved,
especially a hotel.
Like yeah, it's like hey, come to our fucking luxury Holiday Inn and just get the floor absolutely just pour liters of water all over the floor and have a bunch of drunk people roam around and splash in the water and watch like fucking I don't know Hot Tub Time Machine. Or something stupid like that.
We're in a hot tub.
Like, whoa!
Yeah, take me.
That's one of those ideas where it's like you could make like a decent video showcase. Like you could make an ad for that, but like as soon as it becomes a real practical thing, it like immediately.
Like if you're not doing that on like on a stone top in like a public school like blacktop.
You know, it'd be fucking. You know, it'd be fun actually. Well, not fun, but probably hilarious to watch is if they did like a Fast and the Furious drive-in night and they served alcohol and
what are you supposed to drive out just to drive home? That's a furious night at the drive-in.
I don't know why I didn't like connect the dots like oh yeah they probably should serve alcohol to drive in the first place, but I was thinking it'd be funny if like someone got like so drunk at that because I was thinking in my head while you were saying about the hot tub thing, I was like, oh, it'd be kind of fun if you were watching Fast and Furious at a drive and you're in your car and you're like, look at me, I'm Vin Johnson.
I thought you were saying like you go to like on like a NASCAR track or something.
No, I was
a giant screen, just drive around a NASCAR.
I mean that'd also be fun, but I was thinking if it was stationary, you could do alcohol, but then for one, I was thinking, well, someone might be really drunk and then just put their car in drive and start driving. And then also you have to drive home.
That's what stops people.
Yeah. Serve alcohol at the drive-in. Fucking 3 shots for 1. That's a furious night. Let's go. Double feature at the drive-in.
Fast
9 shots.
Paul Walker Memorial.
Rip Paul.
That's a good idea.
The hotel bit kind of. You ever hear about Fur Infinity?
I think I've heard of Fur Fest.
Yeah, Fur Fest. I think it's the same thing. But they always had this Hilton. Like every time they would leave the Hilton, there would be like soiled diapers everywhere and like vomit everywhere and cum everywhere and stuff. Because they would just be fucking and shitting everywhere.
I believe there's an internet historian video about it, and it's just like it's just a furry convention, and they just happen to be the worst, most disrespectful furries in the fucking world, just willing to shit and cum everywhere.
I think there's like an incident happened where like some business, like some company conference is going on, and like the CEO of the company went to go use the elevator. And you open the elevator, just like 2 guys having gay sex in the elevator in their fur costumes.
How do you guys feel about furries in general? I like them.
They're fine. I like them. You know, if I were to have a costume, you know, I would.
Shout out.
Do they smell?
Maybe a little. They might be some of my smellier friends, but no offense. I love them.
No, I
I,
like it if they don't
um,
smell or like if they aren't weird. But if they're just like they're like wearing a fur costume and they're like dancing around,
You will
I
get
mean,
smelly.
I mean,
yeah, I guess. But like, I got a picture of some furries at a convention before, and they like hugged me and they like put their arm around me and stuff.
genuinely speaking,
You don't like them.
I support everyone's right to do whatever they want to do,
Ben's
so
about to get
long as it's
controversial.
not like pedophilic or like racist or discriminatory towards any non-harmful behavior. Pretty much.
Bestiality?
Yeah, I was gonna say your cool's
Um,
bestiality.
No.
Ben's
I
go-
don't
Ben
know
goes,
anyone who does
"No comment."
bestiality.
But
So
if you did,
I've never
it's
ran
not-
into that situation. I'd probably imagine.
Well, I mean, it is a thing.
I mean, an animal can't really give consent, so I feel like that is harmful.
but are you for it or against it?
I'm
So-
against it because it's rape, basically.
Well, what if they like?
But
Yeah.
anyways,
What if
that's
they were
besides
like-
the point.
If it's like a parrot and
I still reserve the right to not speak to anybody of my choosing.
This is what
Or-
racists were saying in 1940. Okay.
Go out of my way.
This is what Kanye's
to
saying right now.
just avoid someone.
Mhm.
And
What scares you about them?
they stink.
Not all of
That's the
them.
reason? Oh my god.
Well, they stink, and also I have, for some reason, at college, we like when we
There's
were
a
in
lot
like
of furries at our
sophomore
college.
year, we would just like hang out in like the lobby of the ACB and like do like homework and stuff, and like we just like hang out, and there'd always be like the occasional furry that passes through. And one night we just had like a box of pizza. Like we ordered some pizza, and this person who they told us their persona was a raccoon.
I don't know where this is going.
They took a slice of the pizza,
Yeah, that's baller shit.
and I was like,
What you
"Why
doing?
did you do that?" and
Let's
it's
see.
like, "I'm a raccoon," and I was like, "Okay."
He's like, that's what a raccoon would have done.
Yeah,
So.
I was like, "Okay."
That's so fucking
I would have
stupid.
took it back. I would have got up and fucking like.
Why the fuck are you
I
pissing
mean,
on
like
the
I
carpet?
said,
Oh, I'm
they're
a
not.
dog.
They're not. I don't care. They're not hurting anybody.
Well, they're still your
They're
food.
stealing your
But-
pizza.
Stealing.
I
They're committing a crime.
I mean,
Why are you taking my watch off?
well, yeah. I mean, like,
I'm a raccoon,
I did-
sir.
Are you?
I wasn't
biting me,
stressing over that last
tiger?
slice of pizza or anything. But yeah, I mean, like they're not like fucking like jacking all my shit. But if as long as furries stay away from like the actual like crimes, then
Remember
do whatever you want.
Remember the Elf
I
Clan?
just don't really want to. I don't
We should get
really
you
have a
acquainted with
desire
one.
to.
We should have a furry guest. We certainly have enough mutuals on Instagram for
Well, you said you knew furries.
furries. I do know personally some.
Would they come in costume and sit around Ben,
Probably.
like roll around and cuddle? Or
I'm
something?
sorry. I think I would. I'm
What
sorry. I
animals are
think
they?
I would.
Like a cat or a
Gotta
dog?
get you out of your comfort zone. Ben.
Ben,
No.
okay, you have to pick one animal to cuddle
No.
with. You have to
No.
pick one
No,
animal.
I think I would shoot myself.
Ben, you gotta pick one animal, dude. I don't know what to tell you, but you gotta pick one animal that's a furry. What would get you the most
We're
excited?
gonna build you
Probably
fursuit.
a axolotl.
Axolotl.
Yes.
That's probably a popular
No
one,
one-
though.
no
Seems
one-
like you feel to see the appeal.
Yeah, you
a
see,
certain
well, if you have a
extent.
favorite one, Ben, then you obviously have a little curiosity into it.
Seems like you kind of get it.
Yeah, but I feel like I'd rather just have a pet axolotl.
No, those are from Minecraft. Those aren't real.
You're right.
That's a
It's like
Minecraft.
creeper.
It's like a tobuscus.
Tobuscus's persona is a creeper.
Oh.
And I think that's gonna end out
He's
the
allowed to
podcast.
blow up
Hey,
your
if
children.
you're a furry and you want to come on the podcast and meet Ben,
Email
there's
us,
nothing to be scared of
DM us on
on TikTok.
our
and-
Facebook account.
Yep.
Like our
I'm
page.
not scared of them. I've been around many at Comic-Con.
Yeah, and you're fucking
Like I said, they're all nice.
And
They're
you
all-
were
they're all-
strapped the whole time.
They're all good people.
You had your fucking sonic screwdriver on
Yeah.
you.
You're like, yeah, okay, you can come near me, but you like flash.
Yeah, you can come near me, but I got my phaser on me. I'm gonna start scanning you with my tricorder.
Ben has it like the strap of his fucking pants. He goes, he pulled the short. Yeah, you can come around me,
Yeah,
but
sure. What's
Whoa,
up?
sorry, Starfleet Prime Directive. I'm not allowed to associate
come
with
near
new
me if you
creatures.
want.
okay.
It's
Last
not-
thing, do you think the Star Trek kid would like freeze?
I don't know,
Star Trek.
probably.
Yeah, dude, this
This is one guy we keep getting on TikTok who really loves Star Trek.
he's fucking obsessed with Star Trek.
Like even more than I like Star Trek, which is
I have to.
Too much.
so like the.
It's so fucking funny.
I mean, I don't know.
This dude's like super fake. Like when you see like a parody of a
But
Star Trek
I-
fan, it's that guy.
I also feel like like the Star Trek weird is like a different.
It's a different breed.
It's a different rabbit hole. It doesn't. I don't think it has that much intersection with
furries.
furries.
You think if you went up to William Shatner in a fur costume wearing a Star Trek shirt, he would be like excited or confused?
Probably be accepting. I mean, he's fucking kissing women in reptile suits fucking 50 years ago.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, but that's when he's on set. I feel like if it was at Comic-Con, he'd be like, "Whoa, whoa!"
What? Tiger!
What planet are we? What planet are we on?
You see the bear come up to you and starts freaking out.
Well,
Oh Christ!
Loose bear!
all right, sorry, I didn't mean to drag on the podcast for like an extra 5 seconds.
No,
5,
that's
15,
no.
20,
it's
30,
don't-
35.
If you want to keep
for 1
talking about
minute.
Star Trek, we
It's not a
can.
drag. It's
I
not a
don't.
drag. We're here to talk. People want to hear what we have to say. I don't think we've ever talked about furries before.
I'm not.
Publicly, at least.
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, we all had our controversial opinion for today, I guess.
I didn't have any.
Yeah, you
but-
did.
Yeah, like what?
I still feel like the Kingsman Hitler comment.
I'll show you the
still-
clip after.
I know the
Red
clip. I know the clip.
And you're not excited about a sequel?
Well, I didn't see the movie in the
It's a good
first
movie.
place. I just,
Taron Egerton
I-
fight Hitler.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be a great movie. I'm sure it'll be a great
He's not in
movie.
it. No, it's the older dude.
I just feel like we talked a lot about Hitler.
That was fucking
We did?
Luke.
Was
That
it-
was Luke trying to fucking.
What? I was.
No,
I just
but
asked a question.
you instigated him though.
Mm.
You were gaslighting him.
You gaslight me hard, bro.
Like I said, the Hitler scene was cool in fucking Kingsman.
You were cornering him. You were.
I was fishing it out.
You were
I was starting to gaslight.
cornering him into a position of anti-Semitism.
I cornered Luke and I went, "Yo, the Kingsman end scene when Hitler showed up was cool, right?" It was like, "Well, now I gotta talk about Hitler."
Well, I was just saying, Hitler's a popular guy.
Look, he's the only. He's only in a war. He's only teased for a World War II movie because he's a popular.
I only
guy.
say it because I don't want to be the next
That's what I'm
Kanye
saying.
West and Nick Fuentes.
You
Yeah.
want to be the next Nick Cruz?
I don't know who that is.
Isn't that the
If
kid
you're
who,
Hitler,
shot people?
unsubscribe.
If you're Hitler, you suck.
Unsubscribe,
You might,
bro.
you know,
don't want your views.
But if you're interested in the Kingsman sequel, message Cade Marauder on Instagram and tell him about it. And
Yeah.
remember to like and subscribe. Follow our TikTok, Instagram. Check out our next short. And I'm gonna give the final word to Graduation Boy.
Oh wow, what an honor. Guys, thanks for listening to the podcast. We've kind of squeezed into this new green screen space. Hopefully that ends up being something that's fun. Fucking thanks. Oh my god, they're like plotting something over here. He's trying to tell Ben to stop the podcast, but Ben's not picking it up. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. If you have any suggestions for what to name the podcast, you can leave them in the comments, but honestly, we're probably not going to pick anything that you leave down there. But new format, new name, probably a whole new podcast on the horizon, folks. Thanks for listening. Hitler out.